And now on to the final segment of my birthday special for apizzle90, in which I'm going to be showing off my NES games. This has changed since I last showed them. We're going to start things off with Batman. A very good game. I actually beat this game. And it's very... A lot of people say this game's very difficult, which I will admit it is. But I've beaten it. So call me lucky if you want to. Ooh. This is a very good game. But let me warn you about the Joker. He is a very hard boss to defeat. But this game's very good. I might review this one day. Next up, Battletoads. I did find out why this game doesn't work on my clone NES, and that's because this game does not work on clone systems. It only works on the actual NES system. So there's nothing wrong with the cartridge. It's just the system I was using. But this game is good from what I can play. So, yeah. Should I review this on YouTube? We'll see. But if I do, I'll have to use my regular NES, and I still haven't fixed the color scheme on it. But next up is Castlevania. I tried to redeem myself in this game. Well, actually, it hasn't been. Well, I haven't tried in quite a while. But I have some gameplays of this up on YouTube. So if you want to see that, if you want to see any of those, you can. Yep, this is a great game. It started off the Castlevania series. I gotta say, the classic logo is better than the current Castlevania logo, too. Next up is Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. I did review this on YouTube, and I liked the game and everything. Yes, it is different from all the others, but still a good game. Next up, Classic Concentration. I do have a couple gameplays of this up on YouTube. Will I do some more gameplays of this? Possibly. Up next, Contra. Now, if you see my first redemption of this, I was able to beat this game without using the Konami code. So, and this game is classic. It's your average side-scroller shooter. It's a very good game. Thank you. Next up, Donkey Kong Classics. In this game, you can play a couple classic Donkey Kong games. Thank you. This game has Donkey Kong on it and Donkey Kong Jr. on it. And will I be able? Will I review both those games up on YouTube? Probably. We'll have to see what happens, though. Next up, Double Dare. Now, this is a good game. Not that long ago, I posted my 11th game on this. And I'll get back to my run for this game soon. Next up, Family Feud. I have a run of 5 games going on this, which I've won over $10,000 in my run for this. But this is a good game for the NES. Excuse me. Yeah, I really like this game. Now the set that's pictured on the cartridge is the Ray Combs set, but the set that's used on the actual game is the old Richard Dawson set, and this game is more based off of the older Richard Dawson variation, because the goal in this game is to get to 200 points, and then if you get to 200 points, you play Fast Money. If you get 200 points in Fast Money, you win $5,000. And up next, with its sleeve and its box, is Hollywood Squares. This is the only box game I have. But I enjoy this game. Well, actually, I haven't played it in quite a while, but I think it's pretty good. There's the back to the box. I should get more boxed NES games. Except they're way too expensive. But maybe I'll get another boxed NES game one day. We'll see. Anyway, that's Hollywood Squares right there. Next up, Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Now, Duck Hunt I can't play because I don't have the gun zapper thing. But I've done Super Mario Brothers on here plenty of times, as a matter of fact. Most recently, it was, I think, in my very first video game weekend. Which I'll do another one of those soon. But this game's classic. You can't go wrong with it. Come on, get in there. Thank you. Next is Super Mario Bros. 2. This game is based off Doki Doki Panic from Japan. And it's a good game. But it's easier to me on the SNES because of the bonus stages. But this is a good game to play. I haven't beaten this version, though. But one day I will. I've beaten the SNES version, though. Next up, Super Mario Bros. 3. Classic game. This could be my favorite video game of all time. Because I've grown up with the SNES version of this game. But I've grown up with it, and I've been playing that version for a long time. But I like this one a little better. But I've done a review of this game, and I posted it on YouTube. That was back when I was using my other camera. Next up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A very good game. I've not beaten this game yet, but I will one day. But we'll see when. These next 4 are all games, and they are Wheel of Fortune games. Starting off with the first version for the NES from 1987. This is a really good game. I may do some gameplay of this up on YouTube. I think I did a gameplay of this once on my now closed Wheel Guy channel when I had that. Anyway, good game right here. Next up, of course, as you can see, is the Junior Edition from 1989, I think, or 88. But this is basically the same thing as the first game, at least in terms of graphics and everything. But the puzzles are different, and the prizes in the bonus round are different too. But I'll probably do this game on YouTube, we'll see. Next up is the Family Edition from 1990. Now this game, again, is like the first two Wheel of Fortune games. Except, again, the puzzles and bonus prizes are different. But you'll probably see me do this game on YouTube. Next up is the one from 1991 featuring Vanna White. Now this I believe I have done a couple gameplays up on YouTube. I think, but those were over like a year ago. I know I did this game in one of my specials for Robo. I forget what special it was though. But this is a good game. Highly recommend it. And the last game I have is the Legend of Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. And this is not the gray cartridge. So this is not the collector's edition. What I'm thinking is this cartridge is rarer than the collector's edition cartridge. If it is, then tell me in the comments, please. But this game is good. I've beaten this game, and I really like it. The second quest is actually easier than the first because you have everything equipped and everything. You still have all your spells, and you still have the up thrust and the down thrust. You still have everything you have from the first quest, but you're gonna have to level up all your magic and your health again. But this is a good game. I've beaten it. You might see me do this game on YouTube, and you have it for my NES games. And I have it for my birthday special for apizzle90. For this year, anyway. I'll see you guys for my next video. And happy birthday, Alex.